Do you use a vitamin C serum, or are you wondering if you should? And maybe you've seen percentages showing how strong these serums are on the packaging. 10%, 20%, 30%, and assumed the higher the number, the better it is. Well, for a long time, I used a 30% vitamin C, but 6 months ago, I stopped completely, then had a break, and after a few months, I went down to a 20% one instead. In this video, I'm going to explain why and show you what happened to my skin with before and after photos, and share what I learned about choosing the right vitamin C for skin that's over 50, like mine. Now, before we get into what happened, let's talk about what active skincare is, because vitamin C is what's called an active ingredient. That just means it's doing something in the skin rather than just sitting on the surface hydrating it. Actives work by triggering an actual change, brightening pigmentation, boosting collagen, calming inflammation. That's why they're effective, but it's also why they need to be used with more care, especially on skin over 50, because our skin is thinner, drier, and generally more reactive than it used to be. So it can respond quite differently to actives than it did in our 30s or our 40s. And understanding what's happening to our skin when we're over 50 and how to put together a simple skincare routine is exactly why I created my simple skincare reset guide. As a qualified facialist, but also a woman over 50, I've experienced the changes in my skin that menopause can bring and the changes that are still happening. So I want to use my personal experience and my skincare expertise to help other women rediscover glowing skin. It's completely free to download. There's a link below. I started using a vitamin C serum consistently about 7 years ago, and I've tried a few different types of products, a few different brands over that time, building up to quite a strong one at 30%. And for the last 2 years, I've been using this. It's Medicate's Super C Ferulic. At 30%, it's their highest concentrated vitamin C formula. I chose it because I wanted the strongest, most effective option available. But I'd been using vitamin C for years without issue, so I felt quite comfortable using this strength. Medicate's vitamin C range is pretty exceptional, and I'm not sponsored by them or receiving any free products. They use stabilized types of vitamin C and craft formulas to ensure visible results with minimal irritation. I started with their C Tetra at 14% before this one. But 6 months ago, I stopped using any vitamin C completely. Now, it wasn't just vitamin C that I stopped using, but all actives, and not because of any dramatic reaction in my skin. I was testing an at-home fractional laser device, and they advised to avoid all actives when using it, and that trial lasted 8 weeks, so I had to stop using quite a few products I'd been using for a long time. I took this as a good opportunity to see whether some of my skincare products still worked for my skin, because I'd been thinking about whether my skin had reached a plateau and maybe I needed to shake things up a bit. So it was actually good timing. Now, I took a photo of my skin before I started using the laser device, which also gave me a good baseline to see what my skin looked like after being a long-term vitamin C user. This is the photo. When I finished the 8-week trial with the beauty device, my skin was brighter, along with quite a few other noticeable improvements. So I knew the device had done that and not a vitamin C serum. If you want to see the full video with before and after photos of that trial, you can see that here. When I finished the trial, I left it another month before I reintroduced a vitamin C. And I didn't just go back to the 30%, I switched to a 20% one instead. This one, Medicate's C Tetra Advanced, which combines a stabilized 20% vitamin C with restorative phytoexosomes and antioxidants that neutralize the aging effects of free radicals. So it wasn't only a different strength, it was a completely different product. Now, Super C Ferulic uses a form of vitamin C called ethylated L-ascorbic acid. That's the classic, well-researched form, and they pair it with ferulic acid and vitamin E. to visibly reduce dark spots and age spots, improve the look of fine lines and wrinkles, increase skin firmness and elasticity, and visibly even the skin tone. The Super C Ferulic is a clear serum. It's almost like an oil. There's hardly any left now, actually. So it's very light and you only need a few drops of this, but it isn't cheap. So I don't want to waste any of these last bits. And so now I use this on the backs of my hands every morning. Just one drop there, shared. Because hands are one of the first places to get age spots. They are always exposed to the sun. I don't have any sunspots yet, I don't know if you can see, but I might get them, but I always use a factor 50 on them. And this is really important. Keep a small tube in your car because your face may not be in the sun, but when you're driving, your hands will be. Doesn't need to be expensive, just keep applying it. Anyway, back to the new vitamin C, the C Tetra Advance. This uses a completely different form of vitamin C, which I won't try to pronounce. So this wasn't the same thing, just weaker. It was a completely different type of vitamin C, formulated to be kinder to more reactive skin. This one claims to brighten the skin, reduce the appearance of wrinkles, and give a smoother texture to the skin. Let's see what this one is like. So this is oil soluble, so generally more stable and gentler on the skin, even though it's still a fairly high concentration at 20%. It's like a milky serum. And with this, I use 2 full pumps for my whole face and neck. I use it as part of my morning skincare routine. After cleansing my skin, making sure it's fully dry, then I apply 2 pumps right up to my eye area. It immediately feels smoother on the skin, but it does dry quite quickly. So I'll put on my facial oil with or without a serum mixed in, depends if I'm using one. Leave that to absorb, then apply my moisturizer and of course my SPF. But what I'm sure you want to know is it working? Let's have a look. This is when I stopped using the 30%. And remember, I'd been using it consistently for nearly 2 years. And this is when I'd been using the 20% for 6 weeks, and there had been a gap of nearly 3 months between. There's definitely a more even skin tone, and my skin looks brighter. That's quite noticeable. You have to use it consistently though, because our skin over 50 does take longer to adjust to new skincare products and for them to work or show any changes at all. And seeing these changes in 6 weeks on my 57-year-old skin is really good. This whole process proves that the percentage on the front of the bottle is only one part of the story. 2 products can both say vitamin C, but use completely different forms of it. They might even have the same percentage strength, but behave completely differently on your skin. Formulation, the form of vitamin C, what it's paired with, how stable it is, matters as much as strength. And for skin over 50, stronger isn't automatically better. Our skin has less tolerance for irritation than it used to. So a gentler, well-formulated product can sometimes do just as much as a stronger one, but with less risk of your skin reacting. So if you're choosing a vitamin C, don't just look at the percentage. Look at what form it actually is and be honest with how reactive your skin currently is. Because one thing I've really noticed as a facialist is how when we're over 50, our skin can become quite temperamental. It's fine one day, reactive the next, even with exactly the same products. So here are my top 5 tips for new users who want to introduce a vitamin C serum into their skincare routine. Start with a low dosage, 5 to 10%. Introduce it slowly every other day to start with, and after a couple of weeks, you can increase that. Use it in the morning after cleansing on dry skin. Let it absorb fully before applying your moisturizer, and don't forget the SPF. But that's really just one piece of a much bigger picture, which is trying to understand what's actually happening to our skin at this age and what it actually needs to stay supported and strong, which is why I put together my free Simple Skincare Reset Guide. So don't forget to download that, there's a link below. And why not take a look at this video next and the 7 steps to avoid when using a vitamin C serum in your skincare routine. It'll help you get the best from your serum and the results you deserve. I'll see you soon.